right, y'all. This is High Priestess Jamila. I've got to come and call it down after getting a couple of different confirmations today as far as to what was going on prior to Lammas. The demon of poverty and patriarchy has been playing ping pong with a lot of y'all's minds. And for some reason, people got my name in their mouth, and it's like, hun, I'm doing wonderful. You know, if you are a person that is on the proper frequency, you have everything that you need in your bank account to celebrate llamas. And many of you are already benefiting from llamas. But what I notice is that those of you that have that demon of poverty and patriarchy on you, and it's coming through y'all men too. That's why yeah, I don't play that. Y'all, and you know what's crazy is that I have been getting attacked and I don't live with anybody. I don't live with a man. A man does not pay my bills. I pay my bills. I pay my own bills. But I've noticed that many of you guys that have these men in your life, they are really, really, really messing with you about llamas. Now, part of the reason is because we dealing with the witch and we dealing with witchcraft. So llamas is for the witches so that we can have our prosperity and our abundance. Okay, and our harvests for the winter. But the men that a lot of you guys are dealing with, they're very insecure. So they're afraid that if you advance and get money that you're going to leave them. And many of you women are afraid to start your own businesses and to do that and to become successful because there's so many poverty impoverished men. There's so many of them. It's just ridiculous. And it's sad when they've literally destroyed. I've got this little joke going. Men have destroyed each other. And so now they've turned to women. And men can't destroy women. I think it's sad. I really do. I think that if you are a woman that is dealing with that kind of situation, who else do you have to blame to the point where, this man is literally destroying your opportunities in life. Literally destroying your opportunities and sitting right there in your face and doing it and trying to blame it on somebody else. That's sad. That's fighting a losing battle when the demon of poverty has you tricked. Yeah, unapologetic Ella, you can feel it, can't you? The demon of poverty has a lot of people mind, like the people are totally possessed by the demon right now. Going against people that that bought you a lot of good things and literally made you forget. Oh, you trust and believe that spirit gonna make you remember. I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. It's sad. And you know what? I ain't never seen nobody bite the hand that feeds them long term. Like I'm feeding somebody, and while I'm feeding them, they, you know, complaining about the hand. The I this is not no longer satisfying me anymore. I used to be able to really, really like backbite off of you, and now I can't. What's going on? Hey Kelly. Hey. You need to get did you do that yet? Hey city boy and unapologetic Ella. That demon of poverty is very tricky. It's very tricky. Y'all better hope that Goddess forgives you if y'all did some crazy stuff. The demon of patriarchy, what does it want? It wants children. Okay, the demon of poverty wants children. That's what the demon of poverty does. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you something. If you're not at least halfway there today, then you're gonna have struggle. And many people, the reason why you're gonna have that struggle is because you was worried about the wrong damn thing. That's sad when the demon of poverty can literally have you confused about who your enemy is and you attacking folks, trying to ruin people's, holiday. Tomorrow is the like, and that's why I said, I'm just gonna be honest with you. A lot of us witches, we are celebrating tomorrow as a Thanksgiving day. So I'm actually making corned beef, cabbage, with some potatoes and some cornbread for dinner tomorrow. And I'm gonna freaking enjoy, like the demon of poverty ain't nowhere in this house. Nowhere welcome. There's no Bibles in this house. There's nothing of the sort. Many of y'all are just screwing up, and I have zero tolerance and patience for it. I do. I swear to God, it's, hey man, I've been doing this shit for 6 years, and I done had more motherfucking problems on YouTube. Never, never, ever, ever has anybody ever interfered with my business. Ever, ever. They've tried, but they ain't succeeded. That's what. That's why I'm sitting up here like, are you kidding me? Like, wow. Like a lot of y'all spirit is not happy with you, and you get mad at Jamila. Look. I'm only the messenger. Don't get mad at me. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put the potatoes, the cabbage, all of that is gonna go in there together. Um, and we're gonna have some cornbread with that. Yeah, all of it's gonna be cooked together in one pot. Like the corn beef, actually all of it, yeah, because the corned beef as it cooks is gonna season the and I'm gonna get a corned beef that of course is already seasoned. You can also buy corned beef in the can. I personally don't like it. I'd rather just get, and they're like $20 or something like that. So yeah. I'm gonna boil it. I'm not gonna fry it. Hold on a second, y'all. Yeah. So are you gonna make some toast? Okay, there should be some jelly in there too. Okay, y'all. How do I cook my cabbage though, Kelly? Because I'm making a stew, I'm gonna cook the cabbage on the stove. Like usually what I'll do is I'll either boil it or fry it, and this time I'm gonna boil it with the corned beef. Yeah, did y'all see the wishing bottle? I think that by doing that it brought me a lot of positive energy. And it came just in time. It did. But you know what? You got to stop. Like I'm telling you, man, and why would you even be in a bad mood today? Like think about what is stopping you. Think about what is stopping you from getting what you want today. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that. You think it was Jamila? You have a mental problem then. You're mentally ill. You have something wrong with you. If you thought it was Jamila that like literally like you, I mean, you know what I say to people when people start doing mischievous, untrustworthy stuff to me? You know what I say? I say the universe is cursing you because everybody knows that they can trust Jamila. Even when it looked like you can't trust my ass, I'm doing something to protect your ass. And a lot of people need to quit questioning and quit questioning my authority too. Like, are you kidding me? At least over my own life, you got to give me permission to bring any kind of energy into your life. But you know what I'm saying? If you say anything different, if you're a person that says that I bought you anything different except for love and kindness and healing, thank you, sweetie. What's this? Oh, it's that ladybug. You got him. You got her out of the window. Oh, thank you, Ty. You such a sweet kid. I love my son so much, y'all. Um, that's not the right energy to be in, man. Like you ain't even like it's a lot of people. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, that ungratefulness, that's what's gonna mess you up. Is being ungrateful, acting like a spoiled little brat, crying and going through all them changes, man. You gotta man up. You gotta woman up. And you know what? That's why God invented people like me, because at the end of the day, when everybody else is falling apart, Jamila gonna be the one to stand strong with my little 5'4" ass, single, and I'm strong without a man. Why is it that all these people got these men, but they seem to these men just weaken them like that? Like what the hell is wrong with people? Like you know how many men are coming at me sideways. You know how many demon of poverties, demons of patriarchy done came at Jamila sideways? And, men are going to hate on you. Like, they'll look at your bank account and say, I hate you. Why? Why you hate me? Like, what the? It's because they under mind control. You just pat them on the head and rub them in areas, and you say it's gonna be okay. That's what you say, because you gotta have an understand. You can't keep getting mad. You can't get mad. You got to go to work. So the demon of patriarchy is in full force, and I'm like, nobody's seeing this, right? The day before Llamas, you don't see that, but you're attacking the goddess. Wow, wow, wow. It's crazy as shit. Like my spirits are just sitting up here looking like, what is it? So you can lead a person to knowledge, but you can't make them freaking drink it. You can't make them accept it. Just like the saying, you can take a person out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the person. But you can, actually, you can. You know that person has to do it for themselves, and but that's that's just really terrible. Like just some of the attitudes that I've seen today, how, and we don't even want to get on the blind, crippled, and crazy. Y'all just we already knew what y'all was gonna be doing today. This is literally Thanksgiving Eve, and many of y'all are just like, screw it, I want to kill myself. What? It's people the day before the witches Thanksgiving talking about killing themselves and stuff. Like what the, like, please stop eating, please stop breathing in the air, then please, like this is literally the survival of the fittest that we're seeing. And if you got that demon on you like that, my suggestion, if you have been taking spiritual baths, you need to throw some sulfur off up in that and get that off of you. If I was in a bad way, the way people are right now, and then literally you in the spirit of, dang, I see you got back on top in spite of all of my efforts to bring you down. So now I gotta say, well, I shouldn't have never helped you. You helped me, or what? Like I ain't, guys, I swear to God. And I'll be telling people, I'll be like, when I unload you, when I, like, if I cut the cord from you, like, my life is going to get better. Like, I've been dealing with your struggle. Keep in mind, I'm not a high priestess for no reason. Like this shit is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And if your mate is tripping with you today about anything, you need to either check them or leave them, because they not on board and they are not on track, and they will do nothing but bring you down if you let them. Can't nobody bring me down, trust me. Many have tried. It's not meant for y'all to bring everybody down. Goddamn demons of a fucking patriarchy. Y'all just want everybody's ass, don't y'all? Then y'all complain. Oh shit. I've been feeding off of you for X amount of years, and now I done sucked you all the way dry. I'm complaining now, and so spirit is like, literally a lot of y'all that are doing what y'all supposed to do, y'all ain't, if y'all were in the right place, if y'all were in the right place and you wasn't on that distrustful, sneaky shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to play some damn body, Obviously, literally, I told y'all the harm in that. Like, what the fuck? Who are you proving that you can eliminate yourself from anything good? Like, people will go, I'm gonna stab you in the back, and I don't care if you tell me I shouldn't do it. Okay. And then what else are you gonna do? You're gonna pout, you're gonna hold your breath, you're gonna refuse to breathe. That's what you're gonna do, right? Too many, grown people, like, damn, this is the reason why you fall short of all of your responsibilities. You couldn't wait one day. You couldn't even do it for 3 months. It just that, and where do you think you're going in life? Where do you think you're going to end up in life when you are spitting in the freaking, you spitting in goddess's face, literally, with like you just spit in her face? That just, to me, it's like, my goodness, I've never seen anything like it in my life. And if you are like that, again, you need to take a bath, put some sulfur in it, humble yourself, and apologize to spirit, is what you need to do right now, because you know you ain't right. Purge yourself of that sin. That's the only way that Lakshmi or Urzuli or any of them are going to bless you. They gonna keep you right where you at if you don't do that. Hit the thumbs up. That's just all it is to it. Especially those of you that came into this world with bad karma. And you see why what happens. Many of y'all, that demon took over you probably 2 to 3 weeks ago. Took over your mind. Now you blocked. Now people are blocking you because you're blocked. On a Friday, the day before Lunasa, you have lost all hope to the point where you are literally just screwing things up for yourself. That's what a lot of people are doing today. And it don't have nothing to do with Jamila. It's shit, this has to do with you. This is your test that you failing. And you know what's fucked up? Is that by this winter, y'all gonna be feeling that shit unless you fix it. You need to apologize to spirit. You need to fucking apologize to your ancestors. You need to make them an offering and say, I am so sorry that I was so fucking ungrateful. I was so fucking ungrateful. I asked for it. You sent it and I fucked it over just like I fucked over my whole rest of my life. Y'all got angels out here walking up to you, testing you, and you have no discernment. None whatsoever. That's a goddamn shame, man. What is going on with people? And I keep, and you know what? When it's time for you to apply your knowledge, they never do. They just spaz out. And don't bring it to me. I will put you in spam. Anybody that's doing that. Not that I've necessarily had that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, man, listen, when the sun go down around here, okay, because we're doing the Llamas ritual tomorrow night. It's on August the 1st, but we're going to start tonight. We're going to do a 30 candle house blessing tonight. We got to do two because you got people that want to get on the inside and infiltrate for the demon of poverty. You are an agent for that demon of patriarchy and poverty at the end of the day. All of you that are doing that right now, if you are not working with your spirits, if you are not working with your spirit guides, you have been given ample time to apologize for what you were doing. You're doing this. You're doing it, right? You're going to let the sun go down. You're going to go to sleep on that. Good. You know what? You're not going to have good luck with that. You not gonna have good luck with that. Because before I ever had to surpass my mother, I had to fucking show her respect at the end of the day. So I paid all my debt 30 something at the age of 30 something. Yeah, yeah, I've given my time. But even you gotta even you gotta have some kind of humility even when it comes to that, because you're going through that for a reason. That's a part of your freedom. That's a part of your independence, is by breaking away from your mother. So in reality, your mother is doing you a fucking favor. And that's supposed to make you stronger. That ain't supposed to make you weaker. That's supposed to give you your own individuality and your own identity. But many people have completely mistaken it. You're always looking for somebody else to fucking blame for your problems that you've been having for years, and that makes no sense. So for me, this is the reason why I stay the fuck away from most people and I don't let people around me. Because in reality, people are just looking for somebody to blame their goddamn problems on. And even though they'll have the fucking solution right in front of them, they still won't take it. If somebody has became a subconscious blockage to you and they ain't did a goddamn thing to you, write they fucking name. And I be telling people be paranoid and shit. You doing something to me, Jamila. Maybe I'm giving you some wisdom and knowledge. And you know what I tell them? I say, hey, listen, write my name down on a piece of paper 3 times and send it back to me then. Now, that don't mean that your shit gonna come back to me, but at least it'll be therapeutic for your mind, which is literally on some trip shit. I got people that I've never met in social media threatening to murder me because their lives suck so fucking bad. Letting me know, oh, you on my list. I'm gonna put you down. Because they're looking for someone to blame for their downfalls. First of all, how the hell you gonna get out of the situation that you in when you don't even appreciate the situation that you in? That's why I said when you give somebody something for free, they don't fucking appreciate it. That's why I don't just give away shit for free. Because if it's free, it don't have no damn value actually. That, I mean, it don't make no sense for me to have to give this lecture that, like, I don't even know. You know what I told spirits? I'm gonna be honest with you. I told spirit, I said, listen, I don't want to come across people that are like that no fucking more, because you know what they doing? They are agents. If you are still in that position, you have become an agent, is what you have done. You have decided, well, I'm going to do this. And then when I see other people doing more than me, I'm going to go and hate on that person. You're not getting nowhere with that. And if you a person that joins that bandwagon, my God, you must be a complete and utter idiot. You on the wrong side. I be telling people, I be like, why would you do that? That's stupid. I got a homework assignment for y'all to do tonight. Hey, what's up, Shireen and La La Ree? Yelp, I did, and I loved it. I sure did. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. Good Lord. You know what's crazy is that, they'll be the first person to call somebody an animal, threatening to murder people. That just, my goodness, it just is sad. And what do you expect people to do? You expect people to keep giving you a fucking handout? Is that what you expect people to continue to do? Is to just give you a handout, just give you something for free? You cussing everybody out. First of all, can I say this to y'all? Somebody is playing an old Cash App sound wave, by the way. The Cash App sound has updated. It sounds just like the cha-ching. It don't sound like dice rolling no more. It sounds like cha-ching, just like Etsy. Y'all want to test the theory? Somebody send me a quick Cash App real quick. And I can show y'all a screenshot of my Cash App. I'm pretty sure that I know that I found out recently, like real fucking recently, what it's like to receive money, what it sounds like to receive money on Cash App. Cash App sounds like cha-ching. It don't sound like the dice rolling no more. It sounds exact. They have the same exact sound as Etsy, which Etsy sounds like a. So there's people on here that are so desperate they don't even check their updated sounds on their thing. It's like you playing the dice rolling, honey, but no, there's no dice rolling at all. Exposed again on a Friday. Yes, let us all pay homage to Freya and Hestia and Hecate. Just totally just a fraud. Like literally, I can promise you, and I can prove to you that I've gotten a lot of payments on Cash App just recently, and Cash App don't sound like that no more. And this is a person that's literally out in the streets selling their mouth, a man out selling his mouth in the streets, just to let y'all know. And many of y'all, like y'all eyes just glued to the goddamn thing. You just can't turn away from that ignorance. You're gonna end up dead in the basement, just like that person. I told y'all to quit hanging around watching certain folk. The people that try to show you the best way, you running around here. Y'all hear that? That was called a Cash App. Okay. Okay. Did y'all hear it? Send me another dollar. Keep sending it so y'all can see what it sounds like. It does not sound like. Let me pull it up. This is an outdated one. And then also somebody send me an Etsy. Hey, Kelly, wasn't you getting ready to place an order on Etsy? Wasn't you getting ready to place an order on Etsy? Go ahead and do it now while I'm live so we can hear that live too. This is what Cash App used to sound like. No longer, it's been updated for at least the past few months. Now I don't know if maybe Cash App does that. If now I could be. Let me just give somebody the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it depends on what kind of Cash App account that you have and how much money you run through your Cash App. So maybe they change it for if you earn, probably about, because this is a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? They getting big money on Cash App. So maybe it depends on how much you actually get on Cash App. Maybe that's what it is. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt because I know for a fact that they had updated it because I had gotten a notification. The reason why I know for sure that the sound had gotten updated is because it was like 3 weeks ago. It was like a month ago when they updated it. And they actually I got a Cash App and I thought it was an Etsy transaction. And I looked, I said, dang, I said that sounds just like Etsy. All right, hold on. Where is the little thing? Okay, I kind of misspelled sounds. I put an extra. Let me try to do this. So, guys, y'all got to be careful with folks on here, man. And you know what? They will bring that energy into your life. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play how it used to sound for me. Y'all hear that? Maybe it depends on how much you get. But y'all heard mine says ching ching. So maybe that I don't know what's up with that, but It hasn't. I used to get that sound just a few months ago, but I think that they updated it personally, and people still playing the old one. Yeah, that ain't what it sound like no more. And y'all can, play around with it and see what y'all phone do. I know that mine don't sound. Mine ain't sounded like that for like over a month at least. Yeah, that's old. That's old. I don't know, guys. I don't know. See, there's another one. Mm-hmm. That was Cash App. Thank you to whoever that is participating in this little experiment. And some people, hey, you know what? A lot of people, like I heard somebody saying something. I don't even want to repeat that, man. Some people try to fake it until they make it. And you know what? It's no need to fake it. It's really no need to. You can have whatever you want in life. You just have to believe that you can get it. I swear to you. And I know that something is going on that's making people act weird right now. Um, and making people really afraid, and I think it's that energy of money. I think that if you have not removed money blockages, that right now you're probably under really bad attack. But those are things that are kind of sort of universal, but then again, it's hovering over a lot of y'all's family. It is, and it does kind of. So right now the sun is actually getting ready to go down, and so I'm getting ready to start doing my incantations and stuff. So I won't be here too much longer because I have work to do, and I got to do some work on some folks that are really, really heavily. I mean, and you know what that means though? That means that it's coming to the surface. So go ahead and release it. Go ahead and release that demon of poverty. Okay, don't ever send it to me because I can feel it as soon as it comes in. It because it immediately goes to the solar plexus and the heart chakra. So I know when the demon of poverty and patriarchy done stepped in the building, and I typically just pick up my sage sticks or either some incense and I banish it. Okay. What you need to do is you need to just stand up to it. You need to really, really fight that thing mentally. Mentally. Is that none mine, none crystal? Are you the one that sent me that? Yeah, they changed the sound over like probably close to a month ago. And it sounds just like the cash register now. So I don't know. Maybe it could have something to do with how much you process through your Cash App, though. It might, but that one, the sound of the coins or whatever, that I haven't had that in a while. And so I don't know. And I actually looked it up because I was like, wait a minute. I was thinking about it like a few weeks ago when I heard somebody playing the Cash App sound, and they kept playing it. And I was like, didn't they update that though? Now it sounds like a cash register. So is that person frauding? More than likely they are. And you know what? I feel like people should not, like right now. What I want all of y'all to try to do at this point is I want you guys to go ahead and take your spiritual baths, and then some of y'all need to throw like probably about a like a half a teaspoon of that sulfur in there. Okay, seriously, and get that crap off of you. Okay, especially if you're attacking Jamila right now. Like, you must got something on you for real, because if anything, I've opened up doorways for a lot of people, and I've sacrificed my own for other people. So for me, I'm one of those people to where I do things with my whole heart, not half of it. So I already know I'm going to be blessed because I'm literally one of those people that are very neutral. Um and I just naturally have that way with helping people. And so a lot of y'all need to cleanse yourself, and then try to, you know what? Watch Home Alone tonight. Watch a Christmas movie tonight. And that's what I, because right now, Llamas, believe it or not, is connected to Yule. Okay. Llamas is connected to Yule. So I want y'all to, because if you're not in the spirit, then you won't receive what you want. And you'll be probably disappointed going into the witches holiday, which is going to be coming up after the fall equinox. We'll have the fall equinox, and then we'll have Samhain, which is Halloween. And I'm actually supposed to be having like a Halloween party this Halloween. Um, of course, my children will be here, but it's definitely not going to be a children's party. So a lot of people have been expressing interest in coming down here during the Halloween season, which is the witches' holiday. So you guys, I'm planning on doing that. And so, um, you have to stay in spirit. You got to get out. Come on in. Come in. Did you? It is. You got to get in the spirit, man. A lot of people ain't in the spirit. And spirit took over probably like maybe about a week ago, like right after some stuff had went. Oh my God, that looks so good. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I gotta go. I'm about to eat me an omelet. I love you guys, but I gotta go. The joy of receiving and giving. I want y'all to really, really, really fucking think about that, and I want y'all to think about the last time you needed somebody. And I want you to think about when you were there for them. And I want you to think about how, that energy of that. And see, that's why over here we don't do no Indian giving over here. Not really. We don't do that stuff over here. Okay. Because that's not what's best for you. Ancestors don't like that kind of stuff. Okay. You give with your heart and you will get everything that you want in this life. So I want to give. That's all. Y'all know that's the only reason why I wanted to always have a lot of money at Christmas, because I just wanted to give to people. I just wanted to give gifts to people. I wanted to give nice, expensive gifts to people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even. And if somebody give me, I don't care if you give me a sage stick. I want to give you more than that because I want you to know my value. It's not about being materialistic, but it's about saying, you know what? I want to, and then plus another thing, guys. I grew up. Okay, my father was kind of cheap, so I have like a little diversion. I have like a serious, serious like problem with cheap people. Like, please don't. Like, I understand it's the thought that counts. I do. I swear to God, but you know what I'm saying? Like it just, I don't know. So that's my whole thing is making somebody else's day brighter, because when you give gifts to people, you're giving energy with those gifts. So this is an important healing time of the year. And maybe some of y'all, I do feel that it's a lot of y'all that are going through a healing process right now. But that don't mean that everybody has to be understanding, because people just want their peace and their happiness and their contentment. And they just want, if you're going to be in somebody's life, they just want you to cooperate with them. Please stop trying to throw off the energy all the time. Like, stop it. If your energy gets thrown off all the time, you just need to be grounded. And grounding is very, very difficult to do. A lot of people mention, they bring up grounding. One of the quickest way to ground yourself is by doing that exorcism incantation. Y'all know the one, the Regna Tere Cantata. Y'all need to do that to yourself sometimes. Especially, let me tell y'all something. I don't do no cleanse or work on nobody without exercising those demons off of you. You have to actually banish them. And if you're doing readings for people, stuff can jump on you. These spirits can be very, very tricky. And if you notice that your behavior is odd, your thoughts are odd, you're being negative, I catch myself when I'm being too negative. And I'm never negative about certain things. I'm never negative about spirit. And, honestly, going into witchcraft, you have got to have perfect love and perfect trust. That's probably why a lot of people start out Wiccan and they kind of move forward to other stuff. I actually like Wiccanism. I like Wicca. I think that is a very, very strong foundation to stand on perfect love and perfect trust. It changes the whole dynamic of your rituals. When y'all come and y'all see me put up my incantations and you'll feel that power, you'll feel it. People can feel that power in the work that they see that you're doing. Okay? Makes a huge difference. Okay, spirits will work with you if you are in an emergency situation. Anytime you have an emergency, you need to call the Saint Expeditus. There's way too many doors and choices that you have than to just sit there and fail and piss people off and snap at people. You know, that's all I've been seeing for the longest, especially right now. And I saw it coming. I knew that there would be people acting strange around this time because, what they want to do is they got a quota that they want to reach by this winter. They got a quota. And yeah, they are sucking on y'all children's souls and energy. They are. That's why a lot of these kids, they can barely even get up and go to school in the morning. They be feeding off of y'all kids. When the kids they went to bed at like 8 o'clock, but for some reason they get up at 6 and they still tired. So I feel like what Spirit is saying, for some reason that DeBarge song just came up in my head. I swear to God, it's y'all. The song "All This Love Is Waiting for You." That's what magic is saying to you. All this love is waiting for you. They're waiting on you to trust them. And you know what? When you start to trust, my God, everything just comes into focus because antitrust is a blinder. What spirits can we call on to keep them from sucking us up? There's many. It just depends. For me, it's Hecate a lot of the times. Saint Michael helps with a lot of that, but it's mainly you. You got to strengthen up your mind around that stuff because people will literally have you on a puppet string. They will, right at the time where you don't need to be. Like, can y'all imagine this weekend and going into next week? I can see so much money coming for y'all. Then them stimulus checks is coming out. Y'all gonna have an overabundance. And then I wonder if when y'all do that, are you gonna say, dang, why did we treat Jamila like that? We didn't even have to do her like that. Why did we do her like that? You know what I'm saying? It's sad, but it's the truth. Because I ain't gonna do nothing but stop you from trying to hurt my family. That's all. I'm not gonna do nothing to you. It's not even in my nature. So nobody should be attacking Jamila for no reason. I'm not even that kind of witch. I'm a high priestess, you know? So, mhm, it could be a result of the shift, and maybe definitely drinking. Definitely, I think that those things should be done in moderation. Maybe your spirits want you to cleanse. Hmm. That's cool. I love doing cleanses. That's one of my favorite things to do is cleanses. Is one of my favorite ones because what it does is it gives people a new lease on life. They're like, I haven't felt like this in years. I feel so good. You healed me. So, that makes me feel good when I'm able to do that for somebody. You know what I'm saying? But, that is the starting ground. That's like the launching point. You know what I'm saying? That's where you launch. That's where, you know what I'm saying? Because that's that resurrection. That's that new beginning where you're being rebirthed. Okay. Well, the cleanses, I always do an exorcism with all of the cleanses and even the hex removers. I'll banish. I'll do an exorcism because that's basically essentially what's happening. And the reason why you get better and things start to get better is because we've removed that bad energy and now you're receiving more of the good energy, but you've got to look and see that it is layers of onions that will be peeled back because there are a lot of people, uh the people, that are trying to stop your spiritual ascension. They are, because of fear. They're afraid. We don't know why they're afraid. There's some people that are scared for no reason. Look at anxiety. Anxiety comes out of the blue for no reason. So I just think that fear is a spirit. But like yesterday, oh my goddess, y'all, I had it yesterday. I got the spirit yesterday. And I was sitting there and all of a sudden like my breathing got real weird and all of a sudden I felt this energy. I just felt all this power. And it felt like anxiety. And so I started texting people like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" And then spirit said, "Well, that was spirit. That was your blessing." So sometimes when you, and it wasn't anxiety, but it felt like change. It was like, how anxiety can make you feel like you're about to die. But when you think about that ascension and that shift, it's the same thing. So that within itself, it was spirit coming to me. And I had to go outside and walk on the grass. And it made sense. So some of y'all are getting it today because it comes in waves. Please don't take that as a psychic attack. A lot of y'all are paranoid right now. I've noticed a lot of people paranoid, especially if you think that Jamila is against you. You have lost your entire mind. That's damn near just like saying, well, you know what? I'm not even going to compare myself to that. But that, just keep that in mind, that I don't have ill intent on anybody, like ever for no reason. Like the only time is when I see that you might be creating some obstacles for me, then. But I just, for me, I'm just one of those fair and balanced people. I have no reason to do that. I've never been that way. I've always been quiet. I've always been to myself, but I've always made connections with other people. So I don't have like no, no weirdness or nothing like that. I just, mm-hmm. Yeah, I got that. I caught that yesterday and I was just like, what the hell? I was like, what's going on? And so now I will tell you that it was some negative stuff that was going on yesterday, like a lot of negative stuff that was going on. It was a spiritual war that was happening yesterday, literally. But So trust your intuition on whatever it is that you were doing. But I also think that what people are going to realize is that it's a blessing. Like by next week, like especially if you're going through hard times, hell, I think that this is like a past life regression type of thing that many of us are having. Take the time to, you know, take the time to sit back and appreciate what you have, and it'll come back to you. It'll come to you. Appreciate yourself, appreciate others. You know what I'm saying? And that's the energy that we're dealing with tonight is because it's the witch's Thanksgiving. So sometimes I'm just here to teach you a lesson, and I don't have no problem with it for real. And I always have the intention on making people's lives better because I have a reputation to uphold. And nobody ever said that I came into their life and made nothing. But if they do, they tripping. Must be under some kind of temporarily insanity. So, you know, that's what, those bad feelings, just release them. Okay? Is what a lot of people need to do. And I feel like what you do is you attack the person that is the closest to you. You attack the people that are close to you because you're going through that in that moment. And don't be foolish and trust in energy that's telling you something for whatever purpose to manipulate. You got to go by your own instincts because your instinct means a lot. And I'm going to be honest with you. The closer you are to nature, the more keen your instincts are. You know what I'm saying? I can smell my cat from downstairs. Like I don't even have to go back there and check her litter box. I know it's dirty, so I have a very, 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 very good sense of smell. You know, so I'm one of them type of people that could go and move to the middle of the woods and survive up in there, which actually would be very, very peaceful. Animals are typically not, no, not towards us. So I think we could learn a lot from nature. Okay. So anyway, y'all, love and light to all of y'all. Get your energy up. Go and if you feeling particularly negative today, about anything, I don't feel negative about anybody anymore. I got over it earlier. I get over stuff quick, y'all. Okay. You're welcome, you guys. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna take a little nap. Is what I'm about to do. And I'm gonna get up about the witching hour. Okay. I'll be creeping around here pretty soon. Right now, what I want to do is watch a movie and focus on that. You know what's, hey, listen, and I'm going to tell y'all another thing. When y'all do y'all spell work, please don't sit there and obsess about your spell work. Think about something else. Focus on something else. Play a video game. Watch a movie. Okay, sometimes you have to literally stop thinking about something for it to come into fruition, because it's done, you're not worried about it. Many of you guys are worrying and obsessing, especially when it comes to spell work, which is a huge problem. I've called my clients in the middle of having meetings and said, hey, listen, okay, uh, I can tell that you're obsessing over this spell work. And I think that we're gonna have to do something. Typically, what I'll do is I'll have you pay extra. Evidently, people, sometimes I'll be doing work on y'all and y'all run into somebody and they put something real bad on you. And I'm like, well, hell, now we got to cleanse now. That's terrible. That's why I said some of y'all men go off by yourself. Just if you gonna have your man around, learn how to. Men have to. When it comes to men, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're not all that complicated. I don't. I guess I wouldn't have no man around me that I can't control with my female feminine energy and power. Okay, let's just put it like that. Okay, today is Friday, y'all. We supposed to be talking about love and sex and stuff like that, but that's stuff that y'all gonna do in private, and so am I. Cause let's start. Everybody knows about sexuality and spirit and all of that stuff. Let's now start taking back our privacy and start actually truly treating our sexual experiences like they are important to us. Okay, because the way you treat others, I don't know why people think if they go out there and do that stuff. So keep in mind, guys, the spirits of Aphrodite is not happy with. She not happy with a lot of stuff that people doing on her day. You know. But if ain't nobody told you they love you today, Jamila loves you, and I will see y'all later. Okay. Have a happy llamas. To those of you that are in the ritual with me, I will be sending you a video of the ritual in your candle. If you're not receiving from that now, then you may have some other work that you need to do. You may have to come to me to get that work, okay? So I'll see y'all later. Love and light.